don't even like it if you at fucking $5 million a year.
Exactly.
These are women, Deshaun Watson, that he paid.
What's up, everybody? What's up, and welcome to another episode of the No Holds Barred Sports Show. I'm Lil Ryder, one half of the dead presidents, 1/3 of them Los Lunatics, and that man right there
Is your three-time Hall of Famer, King Mega. And below me is...
Well, I ain't never made the Hall of Fame in shit.
But, not even in your high school?
Not even...
No. I wasn't Hall of Fame. My brother, he got his jersey retired and all that because he went to the NBA. So,
okay,
my last name is in the Hall of Fame in my high school. But anyway, I am the bounty hunter who started this shiznit, and then I came on strolling through and took the crossroads and became one half of the urban legends, Cowboy Willie Watts, with my brother Cole Cassidy, known as, God rest my brother, Luther Diaz. And then the ECW original Chili Willie became part of the urban legends, and we became the Black Neck Security, known as Cowboy Willie Watts and Black Bart Watts. We followed it up with the American Gangsters, Frank and Nikki. And no matter where we was at, just like we're here right now, we was in the place to be. Yes,
right.
Sir.
Oh,
that's
man.
right. That is right. And we got Miss Bitch in the building.
What's up,
Did y'all see the solar bitch yesterday?
I was damn working on my computer.
I didn't.
Doing notes and shit. And I didn't.
That's why I can't. That's why I can barely see the comments right now because my eyes are all fucked up because I didn't wear glasses.
I did see a funny spoof where somebody put on there. I'm gonna watch the solar eclipse and say my eyes went bad so I can file for disability.
Hey, bro, that was what I told Pops, though, right? That was why all these teams moved their games that were supposed to be day games to the late afternoon because some jackass was about to try and sue. They were gonna be like, "Oh, I looked at the sun in my eyes."
Stupid.
But thank you. But yeah, man.
Crossroads. Did y'all? I know you don't have to bring this up. Did y'all see WrestleMania?
Oh yeah.
I did both nights.
Oh yeah. I actually enjoyed it.
Yeah,
I did too. Actually, I did too.
That's the first time I probably watched wrestling, a show. Well, my son did get me to watch King of the Ring, but those two shows, the probably first time I watched a wrestling show, probably in 10, 15 years.
Damn.
I literally have not watched a whole wrestling show with the exception of those two shows in 10, like a long time. It's been a long time.
All right. Shit, I always watch the Rumble. It's like a lock for me. I gotta watch the Rumble, and I always watch Mania. Like years ago, for a while, I ain't even watch Mania though. Like I would watch the Rumble, and I wouldn't even watch Mania.
I think I've watched bits and pieces of Rumbles and Manias, but this year I actually watched both of them. I watched.
Hold up, we got a couple.
Yo,
Bloomquist, what's up, man?
What's up, Zachary?
Is Zach the Dolphins fan that always gets on you?
Yes.
Okay. What's up, brother?
Yeah.
Spaghetti and chicken breast. All right. I need to eat something, but I wasn't really feeling it today. Eating
my bagels are good. That's what's good, Zachary.
Bitch Mania. I know I'll be checking out the Boxer Mania. Till this day, I still enjoy watching them fucking box videos.
Yeah. But it was pretty good.
You know, honestly, like I peeped a couple like people were saying like, oh, Cody losing to The Rock, getting pinned by The Rock on the first night. They were like, oh, that's so dumb. And I'm like, he was going to have to lose.
Right.
And if you make Roman pin him, then that's stupid.
You got to have fucking...
But I will tell you this. As much as I loved wrestling at one time, and I will always, because it's in our blood to do that crazy shit we used to do, like wrestling, the emotional crying by grown men and shit I seen at the end when Cody won, I just didn't understand that shit. I don't know where that comes from.
You're not invested.
You're not invested. That's why. Yeah.
Listen.
Yeah, maybe that's what it is. I even think when I was chasing that dream, I don't think I never was,
because you wrestled.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. The kid, I remember as a kid when I was like,
kid, yes.
No, but that's what I'm saying. Sure. But some of these people never got into the business and they stayed locked in since they were kids. Right. You know what I mean? We've been in this business. We've been in the ring. We go and even I was just gonna say, even with all of that, I was still like, damn, that feels good seeing Cody win.
Because last year
I felt good for him. I felt good for him. Yeah, without a doubt. Not saying that I didn't, because Cody bet on himself and he won. I mean, he gave up the WWE contract, went to Ring of Honor, and
went everywhere pretty much.
Made himself a superstar. Went over to Japan. Came to AEW. I mean, made himself a marketable name, and put the shit on his back and carried it, and now he's top of the food chain in the WWE. So I feel all that. I just couldn't. I just seen a lot of grown men crying.
It was definitely
invested shit, watching shit every week, and he made, The Rock fucking Cody gigged a couple of weeks ago, and
oh yeah, it was cool. The build-up was definitely cool. I watched a lot of the highlights to build up, because I don't watch Raw or SmackDown.
And this motherfucker hasn't been pinned in like 3.5 years.
Oh, Roman, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I know we don't supposed to do the wrestling thing, but it's hard not to do it after wrestling.
Yeah, after Mania, we did it last year too.
They just need to ban the freaking super kick. No more super kicks in wrestling. How many damn super kicks did we witness this weekend, bro?
The worst is I just hate the leg slap, bro.
Yeah.
So my.
The Usos. Listen, the Usos really, when we go back and forth with the punch.
Yeah,
they literally leg kick back.
And forth. Yeah.
Holy shit! What the hell is this?
The leg slap.
The leg slap mania.
I was like, yo, I'm like, Shawn Michaels move is shit now.
Because remember, like 10 years ago, everybody was hitting a DDT as like a transition move. Like, what the fuck? And then that kind of went away.
Like when Jake the Snake hit that shit, it was over.
Finisher. It was done.
It was done. You were finished.
And now you're hitting super kicks like it's.
Bro, I go back to where I go back to. I'm a little older than y'all. I remember a body slam was a finishing move, bro. Knee lift. Mr. Wrestling #2 hit you with a knee lift. It was over.
Done. A knee lift. That's right. Yeah. Hey. Right. Yeah.
Hulk Hogan would fucking win with leg drops. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like it's cool.
Real quick.
Sleeper hold. I mean, it was over. If you got any sleeper hold, they had to come in, massage your back,
come in.
I'll never forget the first time I ever really seen somebody counter the fucking sleeper hold, and I was like, holy shit, that was amazing. Was Bret Hart? Who was that? Bret Hart and man, I think it was Bret Hart and Piper, maybe. It was somebody put Bret Hart in the sleeper hold. He fucking went up the ropes, like walked up and pushed backwards and ended up on Buddy, and Buddy was still holding him, and he got the 1, 2, 3, and I was like, holy crap.
Man,
but
I'm just
the investment when we were kids is different,
Don't let Ox Baker put the claw on you.
Oh man, let me tell you, Ox Baker.
Listen, the red dot is coming over the screen, bro. When Ox Baker Put the
I remember.
Screen, bro. So,
I remember one of the first indie shows I did. Box Baker was there, and I was like, I never seen him before. You know what I mean? Like I never, but I think I seen him actually with on like an autograph signing before I was in the business. But when I did a show and he was in the locker room. And I met him. I shook his hand. I never seen him work. You know what I mean? I don't know who the fuck he was. I just remember seeing the pictures. And bro, that motherfucker's hand was huge.
I could imagine.
Huge. I was like, yeah. And his fingers were all fucking jacked up.
Did y'all see the Hall of Fame on Friday?
I did not.
I
couldn't do 3 days.
Seeing Thunderbolt Patterson go, because I remember Thunderbolt Patterson wrestling, bro.
I do too.
It was good shit seeing old Thunderbolt.
You gotta go on YouTube and find Paul Heyman's speech.
Yeah, Paul. I didn't.
I heard it was real good though.
Oh, this dude!
I heard he even dropped a Brock in there. Something about Brock.
The hell with Brock. He was like, I left such and such when somewhere they canceled me. I went to WCW, whatever. Went to ECW, blah blah blah. And then he goes at the end.
Oh shit. Hold on.
Not ECW will never die, but he goes something like, if they cancel me, I'll come back stronger, right? And if you don't believe that, you can suck my fucking dick.
Wow.
Damn. Yo,
I was like,
Coltrane, what's up, brother?
What's up, Doug? What's up, brother?
I was like, he was like,
Cold Red is in the building. Cold Red is in the building.
Hey, Doug, if you're still checking us out, brother, when are you coming back on, man? Hit Kenny up. Get back on here with us. Let us know what you're doing. Let us know when your next fight is.
Yeah.
Come on, brother.
Let us know, man. We definitely want you back in the building, homeboy.
Shelton Banksman, Brock Lesnar, Bobby Lashley, Kurt Angle. Yeah, those were legit. Those are all legit fucking legit wrestlers, and they ain't no.
Watch it on YouTube. Find it on YouTube. Don't watch on a Peacock or.
Because they're gonna do all the edits and everything.
Bleep all out. Yeah,
bro, they bleeped out a lot even during Mania because the Rock was cursing up a fucking storm. It was like. Boop, 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 boop. It was like stop.
It was good. Yeah.
Fun fact: R-Truth has the most targeted. I believe it because didn't he have like that 24/7 belt for like 100 years? We got Pops in the building. What's up, Pops?
What's up, Pop? Yeah, man. I remember doing an indie show. I was telling my son I did an indie show with R-Truth. He worked Chris Henry. It's probably one of the most flawless matches I ever seen in my damn life. I mean, dude, they hit. The match had psychology. They hit every spot. I mean, it was flawless. I was like, holy shit.
Yeah. Hey, R-Truth's a good worker, man.
Yeah.
And you gotta be good and willing to work with Mo and he's one of them dudes that did everything that they fucking asked, pretty much.
Yeah, exactly.
Everything. And you know what? Yeah. You need motherfuckers like that.
Of course
you need people like that.
He accepted his role, bro.
Yeah.
He knew he was never gonna be.
Well, listen, he got a title out. He got that big WrestleMania win.
What he does, he's the man.
Perfect. He's great.
Yeah, he's
great.
He knows how to play the game.
Let's put it like this: he's 52 years old and still on TV making millions, bro.
Is he 52?
Yeah, he's 52 years old, 52 or 53. Yeah.
Damn. Shout out to him, bro. But good for him, man. Fuck it.
It's crazy.
Make sure y'all like and subscribe to us on Facebook and YouTube. Hit the bell, get notified when we're on 8 p.m. every Tuesday. Shit. I don't know about y'all, man, but I'm thirsty as hell. And I don't got an energy drink though, but I'm just thirsty and I'm gonna pop something to drink.
And that's probably the most wrestling you will probably hear from us.
Until next wrestling
time.
Until Royal Rumble. Oh, exactly. One more thing. Did you see that AEW is about to release the video footage?
So I'm praying. I really am. I'm praying
of the CM Punk fight.
Yeah.
With I think which one? The one with Jungle Boy or the one with the Young Bucks?
Him and Jungle Boy.
Okay.
I'm praying that
it's got to make Punk look bad.
They're trying to.
Praying that it's a swerve and that they're gonna show some other footage with Jungle Boy because they can't. because they look
desperate as fuck.
So fucking childish and fucking indie if they do that. They can't. And there's got to be, even though you own the footage, there's got to be some kind of defamation of character suit that WWE lawyers can draw up. There's no, they just can't do that. They can't. I just think let's just get the internet buzz. Let's get the online buzz. Let's get the smart.
Get people to watch.
Get people to watch, but they're gonna do it something else that'll parlay into a storyline with Jungle Boy and the Young Bucks.
Here's the thing in my eyes with that. Okay, maybe they try to make him look bad, but hell, I've seen him fight UFC, so you can't make him look much worse.
And let me tell you something. I'm gonna say
I seen him throw punches, bro. That shit was ugly.
I'm gonna tell you, that guy. CM Punk he's an acquaintance, but that motherfucker was always cool with me, even though
I don't know him from Adam. Yeah, and I got nothing against him because I don't know him.
And slept at it was once funny story. It ain't funny.
The you and Nana?
Me, Nana, Striker. It's like laughing. He comes in the room. What are you laughing at? Nothing. Get the fuck out. Close the door. But hold up. Back to that John Cena comment, and then this has been my last comment.
This one?
Back up. Yeah. John Cena, and now I know I'm gonna catch heat for this. I don't give a shit.
He ain't on the juice no more.
Bro, he's still.
Oh, you see that, son? I was like, look who's off the juice.
Hey, he still look.
He looks great.
Oh, I didn't say it didn't look bad, but
that was the thing that I was gonna say was right. Him and The Rock. Well, The Rock is fucking a monster, but The Rock and Roman Reigns looked amazing too. That dude looked like he did back when he was in FCW. Yeah. You know what I mean? Even better now, I think. But
he looks better, yeah.
But Roman Reigns, The Rock, and John Cena make Seth Rollins and Cody Rhodes look like kids.
Kids, yep.
They do not look like they belong in the ring with those dudes. Mm-hmm. Those dudes look like monsters. They look like old school WWF.
Right. Yeah. Let me tell you something. I don't know if y'all agree or disagree. Y'all probably will disagree, but that's fine. I'm setting Hogan aside because he's in his own fucking category. Hogan and Vince are just, second right. I think John Cena is the greatest professional wrestler of all time.
Based on what? Based
on the fact that he carried a company on his back for 10 plus years, both in the ring, in front of the camera, and behind the camera.
Way behind the scenes, too.
And also from a business perspective.
I'll give you that.
I had this argument with Loki years ago. I was like, Cena will wrestle Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, sometimes Tuesdays when SmackDown was on Tuesdays. And then he's flying to Walmart in Arkansas on Wednesday to meet with them.
It's hard to argue against what you're saying. That's for sure.
And then flying to Minnesota to meet with Target on Thursday, and then starting the loop over again. Nobody else has ever done that.
And on top of that, he's also going and doing Make-A-Wish stuff.
And all that Make-A-Wish shit. He's great.
Listen, I always, it's one of those things, right? Like you see the Hogans, you see the and you're like, when watching John Cena for the longest time, I always said, I don't enjoy watching. I never enjoyed watching him work.
I agree with that.
Until he did that open challenge and he worked Kevin Owens and those cats like that, all them new cats that were coming in. And I was like, the dude can work. They just don't let him work. They want him, and it's the thing, right? It's like Hogan. You want the big boot, you want the leg drop, you want the punches, you want the and that's all he has to do because that's what gets him over.
That's what's called professional wrestling.
Yeah.
All our shit, our peers on this worker shit is fuck all that bullshit. Professional wrestling is going in and making money, getting people invested, putting asses in seats, and doing it again tomorrow and the next day and the next day.
Telling that story.
And the next day.
Yeah.
I'm even 5 years ago, I do what? One bump, two. I can bump all day. I don't need to. All I gotta do is go out, entrance, make my entrance, throw the fucking powder, belly to belly choke slam. That's all they want to see. That's all they came to see. That's all I have to do. Why do more?
Yeah. Why take a power bomb into the edge of the apron if you don't need to?
One of the best workers on that roster is Chad Gable. Would you rather be Chad Gable or fucking R-Truth?
I'd rather be R-Truth all day.
And all day. Fuck working.
When do you see Chad Gable? Now you do, I guess, with all the.
And that's only going to be for what, a month, 2 months. That's not being a professional wrestler. A professional wrestler is someone who can fucking draw money.
Yeah. No, you ain't wrong. You ain't wrong. And those motherfuckers that can draw money are the ones that you still see on TV till this day. That's
why Undertaker still, as great as he is, Gong, the whole fucking earth goes nuts.
Yeah. Hold on. We got Doug said he's still here. I actually gotta get I got a lot I need to get off my chest. Yo, let us know if you want to come on next Tuesday, brother. Let us know. You can come right on. You can come right on. We could set you up. We can do a little flyer for you. So let us know, brother.
Let us know, brother. Sure.
Yeah. Thank you, bro.
Yeah, brother.
Thanks, brother. Appreciate it.
The Rock better than John Cena. Listen.
Nope.
Work-wise,
I'm a Rock fan better than John Cena. But the stuff you listed is true. But me personally, I would rather see The Rock work a main event against Stone Cold than John Cena against. I'm just a Rock fan when it comes to his entertainment and how he works. But John Cena, everything you said, I can't disagree with it. Never was a John Cena fan, but everything you said, I couldn't disagree with it.
Solomon, what's up, brother?
Cuzzo? I'll be in town this weekend, Cuzzo.
You better hit Kenny up. Rather see Paul Heyman be a wrestling and Brock be his manager. What? Listen, Brock's another one. I actually enjoy watching Brock, even though he does the same shit over and over again. He will sell for motherfuckers that back in the day, people would be like, "Why is he selling for Rey Mysterio? He shouldn't." But my man made Mysterio. Listen, Mysterio made him look amazing too. But he sold for Mysterio like a fucking champ.
Well, the shit he does over and over looks good. What's going on, Cuzzo? Been a minute, man. Been a minute. What's good with you, man?
None of his shit looks weak. So, all right, this is the last wrestling thing. Pastor Devon was supposed to do an exorcism. I never heard that. I never heard that. But listen, would it surprise me? Would it surprise me that somebody pitched that? I wouldn't be surprised. But yo, let's get our drink on. I got an Arizona iced tea, taking it back, old school, New York shit. That's what I'm gonna drink right now because I'm fucking.
There's definitely a throwback. Arizona tea is a throwback.
Let me tell you, the Arizona iced tea. To flip, I actually got for back in the day when I used to flip, a little something, little greenery. These cans of Arizona used to hold me down like $1 million. Woo!
Arizona.
Cheers, guys.
Jeez, I haven't had Arizona in years.
Still good as fuck.
Still good.
Still good.
Good.
I drink them out the big ass jug now. Normally.
Jug, yeah. I go next. I'll keep the iced tea thing going.
Ooh.
I got. Let me wipe this shit off. I got a Bang. Georgia Peach.
Oh, Georgia Peach. I haven't seen that one.
Georgia Peach Bang.
I probably have, but I just don't pay attention to Bang.
I haven't had Bang in a minute. So let me try this. So give a little sound gimmick.
Can you repeat that?
Yeah, I've seen it. I told him, I definitely will, Cuzzo.
It's peachy.
Okay.
It's peachy. Yep.
Tastes like peach iced tea?
Tastes like peach iced tea.
Okay.
It's not overly sweet or artificially sweet. It's good. I give this a. I wouldn't have this like as an energy drink. I'd have it with like when I have
Dinner.
something to eat. Yeah, yeah.
I've been there.
I'd give it like a. I give it a 7.5, maybe 8. Maybe 8.
Seen your neighbor?
Yeah, man. Throwback stuff.
Oh, a little Grey Goose.
Right.
Yeah, man. And
I like Grey Goose.
I'm gonna give a toast on a serious note. I'm gonna give a toast to one of my fellow. Well, she was a year behind me, my brother's classmate, but I grew up with her. Me and her best friend, my best friend, all rode together to the prom. Miss Patricia Pugh Cook passed away all of a sudden a couple of days ago. So I want to give send my condolences to her husband, Terry Cook. You had a beautiful soul with you, brother. And my condolences to you. And I'm going to do the Grey Goose on Miss Patricia Pugh Cook.
Rest in peace.
Rest in peace.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah. My bad. But yeah, man. On that note, y'all ready to get this show started,
Let's get it, man. Let's get it. I don't have a whole lot with Kenny's Corner.
What tastes like booty sweat?
Oh no,
the Grey Goose, the Grey Goose, or the Bang.
Yeah. Anyway, I watched a kid named Richard Hutchinson. I think I pronounced his name right. Fought this weekend. Now, he is in the same weight class of Devin Haney and all those, and he's been calling them out like crazy. And he fought this weekend and got his ass whooped. But because of politics, they gave him the fight.
Oh,
he got his ass whooped. He fought a guy from, oh man, what was that guy from? I can't think of where he was from. But the guy put you in the mind of pit bull. He was compact built, threw a lot of punches, heavy punches. He staggered Hutchinson a couple of times. I mean, bro, out of 12 rounds, if Hitchison won 4, I think you would be doing good to give him that. And one judge had it 117 to 111 for I mean, and of course everybody was like, "What in the hell was that?" And this is the thing. He's a young guy, so not his fault the judges did what they did. What I would say to him is, don't underestimate or look over anybody. That was what I do like they say he said later on is after the fight, because it was a title eliminator to fight a guy named Batista, who's supposedly the boogeyman of the 140 division. And he straight up said, I'm not ready for a championship fight now. I need to fight a couple of more times. So if he said that, that's smart, because he's seen his levels to this shit this weekend. At that fight, after the fight, there's a chick named I think it's Amanda Bumgardner is her name, and she's been talking junk to Carissa Shields. Now, Bumgardner fights at 126. Shields fights at 160.
Oh, I seen that.
Yeah, they were going back and forth, and I just, it's like somebody said, that fight is never going to happen. Carissa was like, well, come to 154, we can do it. And she's like, no, you come to 147. Even if Carissa went to 147, Bumgardner still would be like 20 pounds to get to 147. I mean, and I'm sure if she's fighting at 126, she probably may walk around at 135, maybe 140. Yeah. But to be, and it would, and Carissa is a thick girl. She's not a little girl. I mean, she's thick. Alicia, there you go. Thank you. Alicia Bumgardner. And that fight won't happen, though, because she's just too big. She's too big for Alicia, man. And I guess they do it to to keep their name hot, and they did the whole got in each other's face and whatever. But that fight would never take place.
That's always the gimmick, right?
Yeah, that's definitely a gimmick.
You got to try and stay relevant as much as you can.
The Devin Haney and Garcia fight is not doing too well in ticket sales. I mean, if you go look online right now, that fight is less than 2 weeks away. There's still plenty of some. Matter of fact, they're talking about taking them tickets to half price and some giveaways and all kind of shit, bro. So that just goes to show when Tank and Garcia sold out in 5 minutes once the fight was officially signed, that yes, some Orion fans came, but Tank also has a big following. And you know what's so funny about the whole thing? I don't think Devin's a great talker. I think that's why his dad talks so much. But his dad gives, I think, most people the cringe thing. Mm-hmm. And a lot of people stay away from liking Dev because his dad. And I think it's hurting Dev as popularity. Great fighter. He ain't hurting his fight. He's whooping ass and will fight anybody. And I think that's why he will fight anybody, because he knows he can't pick and choose an okay fighter or a decent fight. He has to fight names to get recognition, and which is great for boxing fans. Yeah, definitely will make some money. I think any of that. T.O., Dev, Tank, Dev, Shakur, T.O., any of those guys, T.O., Tank, any of that makes money. But Devin definitely needs a great dance partner. Bro, his dad.
I don't remember that.
Yeah. But but yeah, man. So Dev definitely needs a great dancing partner to sell tickets. I mean, but can't knock his fighting. He is fighting good competition, and he can fight. And I'm anxious to see this fight happen. I think Tank pushed his fight back 1 week to July the 22nd. And from what I hear, Nicki Minaj was having a concert the same week as the original date. And he kind of was like, yo, Nicki, do your thing. And he pushed it back 1 week to 22nd. And I think it's in Texas is where him and Frank Martin. And Benavidez is actually on the undercard. And that's the other thing I heard that was killing the Dev fight. The undercard, there ain't even nobody even talked about how much is on it. And I don't think a lot of names are on the undercard. I mean, Tank at least is bringing Benavidez, and I think somebody else that's a name also on that undercard. So, but yeah, outside of that, I mean, I know George Kambosos and what's my man name? They fought Lomachenko. They supposed to fight, but I just ain't heard too much about that since they announced that fight. And I think that fight is already signed and a date and everything. And that's not a bad fight. I think Kambosos wins. No, Lomachenko wins, I think, but just ain't heard a lot of. They're not pumping that fight up too hard. And then of course we got the Canelo and Jaime Munguia in May for Cinco de Mayo weekend. So we'll see. We ran a little long on the rest of the thing, so I'm gonna cut it off right there. But as always, if anybody got any fight questions or news, feel free to comment in and let's get on with it.
All right. Hold on, we got a couple more comments real quick. Frank Martin, good fighter for Tank. And I want to see a No Way move up to 130 and make a possible Shakur fight.
I mean, see, Shakur has already moved up to 35, so I guess, I mean, for that fight, he probably would get back down to 130, but he's already moved up to 35. And then 35, all of a sudden, a lot of the 35 names left because T.O. was 35, Dev was 35, Garcia was 35, Pitbull was 35, Rolly was 35, and all those guys that are at 40 now. I think Tank eventually has to move up to 40. I think he fights this Frank Martin fight, and maybe he tries to do a hydration clause. I'm not going to lie, y'all know I'm a big Tank fan, but I think Pitbull shit all over Tank by moving up because he's shorter than Tank, and he moved up to 140 and won a title. I mean, he did fight Rolly, but he moved up at 140, didn't say no hydration clauses or nothing, and won a title. So I want to see my man after this Frank Martin. And Frank Martin is a serious fight, so I am glad, he is fighting Frank Martin, and it is a good mark on his resume. But I do think he's probably going to have to move up to 140 for his last couple of fights to.
And that Lomachenko and Kambosos fight is May 11th.
May 11th. See, that's what I'm saying. They ain't even really saying a whole lot about it.
Just a little bit out still, but
yeah, I don't know if the Benavidez thing will ever happen.
That shit ain't happening.
I think Canelo just where he at in his career, he could give a damn what you say about him. He's made hundreds,
give me my money,
millions of dollars. He can fight Manguillas. He can fight other guys on. He can fight 2 times a year, Cinco de Mayo and Mexican. What's the other one? It's in September. Well, it's another Mexican holiday. Both of them are Mexican holidays he fight on. And he fights both. He can fight those 2 times and put a name that somebody at least knows, and people are going to watch him fight.
Yeah, people going to watch.
Yeah. So I don't think it ever happens.
Oh. What do y'all think about this women's NCAA championship where South Carolina defeated Iowa?
Staley, boy.
Staley, baby. She did it as a player, came back as a coach.
Yep.
She is 109-3 in the last 3 years.
Yep.
I was gonna say they stayed undefeated. That's awesome, right?
I think they lost 1 game last year.
Oh, I was gonna say they didn't lose anything this year though.
And then 2 games the year before.
Hell of a job, man. Just amazing coach. She is just yeah. And them girls,
yeah.
Them girls.
Her coaching style is like, you don't see her going crazy.
No,
and do. I mean, she knows how to get to her players and do what she do, man. This was a historic run because there's some names in women's college basketball that's leaving this year that made their mark. Reese, Clark, the big girl from South Carolina.
Yep.
And then you think about what's coming back. I mean, a lot of those girls in South Carolina was freshmen, man, that was out there getting them big shots. The girl Paige girl from UCONN. From UCONN, man. She's coming back. So so
Watkins.
USC's
a freshman.
Tennessee let their coach go, so they're hiring a new female coach. So we probably see them. Huh?
Told Dawn Staley to come to Tennessee.
Woo.
And they had this was they
already had one though. I forget her name. They had somebody already.
Did they have
somebody? I think.
Did they?
Mm-hmm.
They had 4 more million viewers in this game than the men's championship on Monday.
Oh yeah, no, they definitely did their thing. They definitely did their thing. And let's see if they can stay on that high. That's the thing. Let's see if they can stay on.
Freaking crazy.
Well, you got the cool thing was seeing a lot of the faces of other sports and major athletes bigging up these girls and Caitlin Clark especially. You know what I mean? Like that's cool as fuck when you see Mike Trout walking with a Caitlin Clark jersey and fucking LeBron tweeting about her. Like, yo, you know how good that's got to feel for an up and coming basketball player, you know what I'm saying, or a college athlete. Like when you got 2 of the best athletes in the world, you know what I mean? Like, and on top of that, you got tons of other people. Just all eyes were on them. Props to them. Props to them girls. They deserve.
So what y'all think about Taurasi saying that reality will set in for when she gets to the WNBA next year?
I think she's right.
Well, yeah. The thing is will she's not going to take half as many. Like she basically.
Yeah.
had you know, if
Yeah,
it
she
wasn't for her,
very
that team
improved.
wouldn't have been good.
Yeah, no, she's great.
Yeah.
But
Now
she
you'd have
ain't-
never knew Iowa.
Yeah,
she's great. But everybody, like, you can't
depend
go
on
from
one person.
this level
mhm.
to this level and expect the same amount of productivity and greatness. It just doesn't work that way.
Well,
It don't. Because
happened with you. It happened with your boy.
you're going up against hold on, you're going up against, I'm gonna say grown men, grown women, adult women, everybody's bigger, stronger, faster. Okay. There's only, even like LeBron came in, I think LeBron's, how can I put this? LeBron's greatness. See, let me know if you agree with this. LeBron's greatness wasn't that he was the chosen one coming into the league and did that year one. His greatness was he came in as the chosen one. His high school was here. His NBA career was here, and it stayed here.
Oh yeah, his longevity is
It's
I
his
think
longevity.
his longevity would never be matched. You can always argue there's a better player, you know, in Kobe, Mike, Steph, if you like Steph, Magic Johnson, if you like, but his longevity, I think, is the thing that at the level that he's played at and that he's still playing at will probably never be matched.
If Caitlin Clark was like 6'4", if she was like Wemby, if she was like 6'4" and was doing all this, I get it. But she's, you know, a 6'2" guard / small forward. They have that in the WNBA. So she's still going to be good. She's not going to be as
that's
great
probably the
as she is
strongest.
now.
What
But she'll
she
be
does,
there. She may be great in the WNBA in 3 years, 4 years, but right out the gate, you just got to prepare for it.
what she does at her height, there's so many good players at that height that's athletic that will be in her shit. I mean, somebody made the point of how
is that a Louis Vuitton shirt?
No.
What's my man name?
I was about to say,
runs his mouth a lot. The basketball player played with the Lakers. He played with he's been. I think right now is he with the Bucks right now? I can't think of it. Anyway, when Ball came in, he guarded Ball. He was
Patrick Beverly.
You're gonna have those with that chip on their shoulder. Just I'm going not to let you do nothing. That's going to happen. Her first year of pro.
Yeah, you're 100% right, Pops. Yeah,
I have her moments.
She's gonna bring eyes. She's gonna bring eyes.
18, 20, she'll do that.
She'll bring them eyes though. That's the one thing. At least for her first season, you know, people are gonna be tuning in that are gonna be way more interested in checking out WNBA because
and they need that.
What she can do.
They need that in the WNBA, bro. They need it back.
Now she comes in and does and lays a bunch of eggs. That could hurt the WNBA big time.
Yeah. She can shoot. That's one thing.
Yeah.
As long as she can either.
That's what I was talking about. Patrick Beverly and Lonzo Ball.
South Carolina did what LSU didn't do, contain Clark's output and stick to their gun. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, 100%. But let's jump into this men's NCAA championship. UConn defeats Purdue 75-60. First back-to-back champs since Florida in 06.
What UConn proved in this game that a great team will beat a great man every time.
Every time. Yep.
They let him get his 37, 40, whatever he ended up with.
Yeah.
But they said nobody else would do any damn thing.
Yep.
We're not going to stop that 7-4 big monster, but we're going to make sure nobody else has a 25, 30-point game.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah.
Kudos to Dan Hurley and his staff. And what's crazy is this team, like last year's team, I think they lost. I think
they lost three. They lost 3 or 4 NBA to the NBA last year.
Yeah. Yep.
And they still came back and won again. That's awesome.
Dan Hurley. Yeah, he's
good stuff.
Props to UConn.
I didn't announce it, but shout out to
the Yeti Cup.
Starburst Ice Ice.
Which
got
one?
What flavor?
Orange flavor. Shout out to that.
Yeah,
them things are good, right?
I ordered them
definitely
online.
Have
I
some good
got lemon, orange, and
strawberry and cherry.
Yeah,
strawberry.
Pretty good.
Yeah. The only one I think I even tried the strawberry and I like that one. So, and that's for me, I'm not the biggest strawberry person. So, but John Calipari agrees to a 5-year deal to become Arkansas.
Wright was on the wall in Kentucky, though.
Wright was on the wall.
They was not good. You got put out by number 14 Oakland, bro. They was like, hell no. And he just jumped the gun before they fired him. That's all. Because it was going to come out later on. He was probably going to get fired.
He was going to get fired. Yeah.
He said that. He said he believed that they needed a new voice anyway.
I mean, he's gonna say all the political.
Yeah. He ain't gonna. But you know what? When you've been somewhere and been there for as long as he has, you gotta. Sometimes it runs your course. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but I'm gonna tell you the course here.
I was just gonna say it's different team every year, but now what you got to think about is these kids can go, yo, you know what? I don't like the way this motherfucker coaches. I'm out.
What happens? The courses to get ran is the league changes.
Yeah.
Coach K was not doing no one and dones. At the end of his career, Coach K started doing one and dones.
Yeah.
John Calipari was I'm one and dones. That portal changed all of that.
That's what I mean. That portal
changed the scope of the way they coached. So yes, they have to all right, I got it. Coach K was like, I'm too old to it's time to go.
Yeah.
John Calipari was like, you know what? Let me go over here and this new shit I try. Let me try somebody somewhere else.
Okay. Yeah, I don't really know. I can me, guys. I am.
I don't think she'd be sorry neither. Yeah, I definitely don't think she'd be sorry.
No,
I think
it'd be good. I just think
he said he don't think she's gonna hit the rookie wall.
I think it's gonna be.
Here's what's crazy. Here's what's crazy. We talk about how good held her down, South Carolina. She still ended up with 30. 18 in the first quarter.
Right.
So definitely.
I'll get hers. But to Kenny's point, Sabrina Ionescu, Brianna Stewart, everybody's gonna be like, you know what? Let me show this bitch who's the real bitch. She's gonna have a target on her back. So they're gonna be, and she's coming in, and everybody is seeing her greatness, especially from shooting. You know, some coaches are like, all right, we gotta get on. I'm gonna scheme on some shit for this chick.
Ice Cube offered her $5 million.
$5 million. Yeah.
You know, all them people are mad, bro. You know, I mean, not mad, but like, okay, we gonna show that she's gonna do her thing because
I love that.
And she can dribble. And she's not just a scorer. I mean, she made some crazy assists, man. Some crazy assists.
I love that meme though.
Is high also. She got a high IQ also.
Did you see that thing that I sent y'all where Buggy said where those people were like, oh, why wouldn't she be able to make it in the NBA? And somebody was like, Draymond Green.
I think athletes are athletes, but we just different. Men and women, I'm saying. When I say we just different, it would be, can she shoot? Of course. It's a bigger ball, a whole lot quicker and faster and stronger men are. It would be.
Yeah, that's just.
Yeah, that's not. It's,
Yeah, and when I first looked, I thought it said Ryan Howard, and I was like, Ryan Howard, the baseball player. It's like, what the hell?
No, it's the girl. It's the girl that played for the Atlanta Hawks.
I seen the all these gimmicks about them. But let's jump into some NFL talk, guys. Bills trade Stefon Diggs
at a time.
And a 2024 6th-round pick, 2025 5th-round pick to the Texans for a 2025 2nd-round pick. It's fucking crazy.
I just felt
so. They gave up. The Bills trade Stefon Diggs
and 2 picks
and 2 picks
for a second rounder.
Good night.
And their salary cap hit, if I'm not mistaken, is like
it was big.
It was like 30 million.
Yeah, it's big.
It's big. They're like, you just got to go.
Yeah, I think they just think he was too vocal for quarterback.
He was.
Yeah. He was too vocal for Josh Allen.
You can't talk that much shit about your QB. Especially, yo, dude, you don't always have a good QB. Like, you're lucky to have a Josh Allen because a lot of motherfuckers don't have a Josh Allen.
Right. And
imagine you running around with a fucking Jimmy Garoppolo or a fucking, you know what I mean? Like, or what was the fucking jabroni that was? Yeah, you knew exactly what I was talking about. Zach Wilson, a fucking Sam Darnold. You know what I mean? Like, there's a fucking Joe Flacco. You imagine how miserable he would have been?
Who got another contract?
Oh, listen, my man's gonna keep getting them too. Yep. But my point is, bro, you can't shit on a QB that's good, like a very good QB. And I ain't even gonna say he's good because Allen has proven he's a good very good QB, man. And he's willing to fucking run into a wall.
Yeah, go to
you know what I mean?
He's willing to take it to the next level.
Unfortunately, I have a feeling he's going to end up being like Cam Newton toward the end because he keeps going out there and running the ball and taking them big hits. And I think it's going to run its toll on him. But the Texans also moved with the click. Come on. Texans moved the 2025. What the hell is it? 3.5 million guaranteed money to 2024. And now he's guaranteed 22.52 this year.
Yeah, he's going to be a free agent.
And then he's a free agent, right? Yeah.
Wow. So you play well, we'll pull you. If not, peace.
Good. Hey, you know what? I'm not mad at it.
No.
Smart move.
A receiver like that going over there with a young CJ Stroud who proved what he could do. Yeah, that team got a whole lot better.
However, if he comes over here and starts shit talking CJ Stroud because he ain't doing what he needs because he ain't hitting him, you know that's gonna end up being a fucking problem.
Got to go.
Shit. But let's see what else we got here. My bad. Some NBA talk. The Charlotte Hornets are interviewing Stockton Kings head coach Lindsey Harding. Hey, why not?
It's going to happen. It's going to.
Why not?
Yeah, it's going to happen.
Yeah, I really.
I was seeing some of the talk shows talking about they should try to talk to Don Staley.
You know, I think part of the problem becomes with a woman head coach is there's some guys that will be like, come on now. You know what I mean? Like there's dudes that will be like, nah, I'm good. You know what I mean?
Like I always thought, like I've been a Becky Hammond fan since the 90s when she was on Liberty. And I thought she was going to replace Pop in San Antonio. And I still think that. I think somebody like her coming in, they would respect her, be like, all right.
Yeah, she's been around.
You got to have a resume. Because you're right. I think like, who's this chick? You know, I'm sure some would be like, all right, yeah, I coach, blah, blah, blah. Some like, what does she know? Mm-hmm. But I think you got to have a resume. And
that's the big thing I think.
Dawn Staley can be as great as she is. She cannot come in next year and coach an NBA team. She just can't. Because they're not going to respect her as much as she should be respected. Because she doesn't have the resume to do it. So I think you're right. Some people are like, "Who is this chick?" So,
but you know what? I'm not mad at them for interviewing them.
Yeah,
like, why not? You know what I mean? And if you feel like if they back her though, if ownership says, "Yo, you motherfuckers better tighten up," because
and what she could be doing is it's just they're interviewing her for the head coaching job, but that doesn't mean if she doesn't get it, she won't be an assistant head coach.
Yeah, assistant or like yeah.
Like, all right, I'm gonna hire whoever, but part of the deal
my
is
bad.
Lindsey Harding is gonna be head coach.
Started at Duke and played the
biggest coach
WNBA
in the
9
world.
years.
They just need more talent in Charlotte after watching them play live. I mean, they got a couple of guys that can ball, but they just need more talent in Charlotte.
That's true too. Yeah, because I think we talked about it last week or the week before. Like the only star players they had were Gordon Hayward and
he was it.
And my man from UConn messed up his knee.
They got a kid out there named Hill, I think, and then they got the Bridges kid that looked good against the Clippers. But outside of that,
damn, what can't I think of his name?
NBA college level coach. He knew what it took to get to the next level, kind of like Coach Prime.
I don't really know. I'm not the biggest college.
I don't know. I've never thought about what you just said, cuz I don't know what I mean.
Yeah, never.
I mean, when the one and done talent was happening, he embraced it. But I mean, I don't know. He sent a lot of guys to the pros, but I mean, a lot of those guys to the pros were always one and done guys anyway.
The point guard from UConn. I see his face right in front of me. I can't think of his damn name.
Yeah, I think so too, Solomon. I think Diggs is going to be on the decline, and if he don't fucking stop running his damn mouth, you've seen how quickly some of these motherfuckers can fall from grace.
Kemba Walker.
Kemba Walker.
Yeah, Kemba Walker.
I remember the name.
Yeah, but
couldn't tell you anything about him.
Once before that, you got to go back to Larry Johnson. And what was that?
Grandmama?
Yeah. 25 years ago?
Oh, yeah. You know, Larry Johnson. And
the worst thing that ever happened to that franchise was Michael Jordan, unfortunately. Sorry to say it.
What about Ronnie James declaring for the NBA draft?
Horrible.
I mean, LeBron's son is all the hell I can say. I mean, he didn't do nothing to. Now, and me, I talked to my brother about this that played in the NBA, and his point was that you do have players that games is more suited for the NBA than in college. Because, I mean, let's just face it. Did anybody think Russell Westbrook would be Russell Westbrook in the NBA coming out of college? I mean, you got guys that play, at that style basketball a whole lot better than they play in college.
And the other way around, vice versa.
Yeah, exactly, vice versa. Yeah.
NBA. Mm-hmm.
Yep. So maybe, man, I mean, I put it like this: his daddy, who's been in the league all and never went to college, is who he's been training with and getting trained by. So he's been training him for that other level. And along with that, he went to the transfer portal. They either saying Oregon or what is it? Duke? Was it Dusk Queen or Duke, whatever that college is called? Dusk. Yeah, something like that. They named a couple of colleges that he was looking at. They said pretty much he just wasn't a good fit for him in USC. But I think their coach left too, though. So I think their coach also left and went somewhere else after this year.
Is LeBron a free agent after this year, or is it?
No, I think LeBron has another year, at least one more year with and probably how that thing would probably go is
he has a player option.
They would probably put out, don't draft him, and he wasn't no more than a second round pick this year anyway. Is what they said.
Right? Yeah.
Don't draft him. He's only coming out to play for LA. LA doesn't have to lose a draft pick and pick him up as a free agent. Nobody drafts him. And, he can say, I played with my dad a year. I mean, I don't know.
That's what I was wondering if another team picks him up, if LeBron would if he was a free agent, if he would just go, hey, you know what? I'm going to go play with my son type deal.
I don't think that's it. I think the scenario that happens first is they own some. They own some. Listen, don't waste your time.
Don't draft him.
Yeah. Don't waste your time drafting him.
If they even, and they would probably only draft him thinking that LeBron would go there because
that's what I was going to say.
Without anybody, so it's not like I'm not going to waste.
Well, here's the thing with that. That conversation would have had to been, and we know it ain't supposed to happen, but that conversation would have had to have been talked about. If they're going to draft him, that it's a chance that LeBron would say, yes, I'd leave.
Right. Yeah.
So.
Yeah. What about a little fucking MLB talk, man? Holy crap. These elbow injuries are crazy. Guardians, Shane Bieber. Braves, Spencer Strider. Marlins, Yuri Perez. Still Garrett Cole starting to throw, but who knows if once he starts throwing, his elbow holds up, right? And I think there's way more. Like if you really look at it, right? Like you got freaking what happened?
I put it.
Oh, you got more? Oh, okay. There you go. My bad.
Good night.
59 starting pitchers on the IL, 37 elbow, 16 shoulder, and 6 arm.
It's crazy. Like,
now
it wasn't happening 20 years ago.
They're trying to say that speed the game thing up is they think.
So you're getting people that are saying that, but then you know what? Like I seen Verlander, who I'm not a fan of him, but he did have, he said you got to give it time before you can say that that's what it is. And then Garrett Cole was saying he believes it's obviously the max velocity that people are throwing at now, because now that's what it is, right?
Yeah, like the spin rate on the sliders and all of that. How hard is they're pulling.
I was actually hearing, I read something that they said before like 2010 that it was like two people drafted already had Tommy John. Like, like before the 2010 season, it was like 2 here, 1 there, like that people coming from college were already with Tommy John surgery. And now it's like a ridiculously high amount that already have Tommy John before they even get drafted. And now they're coming in and getting it again. So
I think it's, I'm no expert clearly, but I think it's 2 things. One, pitchers being
the baby them too.
That's hold on. People getting told to throw hard, even since they're like 8 years old, 10 years old, 12 years old, and 2 being baby. Like nobody throws innings anymore. Nobody throws pitches anymore. And I remember when Leo Mazzoni, the Braves old pitcher coach, I'll never forget this. He was being interviewed by somebody, and a couple teams got hurt, and he was like, well, the Braves pitchers don't get hurt. So he goes, if you want to gain muscle, what do? You lift more weights. What do runners do to prepare for a marathon? They run. You just need to throw more. That's it. It's that simple. And ever since the late 90s, early 2000s, pitchers have thrown less and less and less, and injuries have gone up. And I think there's a direct correlation between the two. People just, you got, it's a pitcher gives up 4 runs. It's the top of the third. Pull him out. And he's throwing 50-something pitches. Or he's pitching well, and it's the bottom. And they pull him. What are you doing?
The Yankees did it with Luis Hill.
Stupid.
They did the gimmick before he was about to get his first win, and he's 4 2/3 in, and they pull him.
Like, what are you doing?
Because he was at 80 pitches, and they only wanted him to do 85. So let him throw to this next batter and see if he gets this last guy out. You can get somebody out with 1 pitch. It's not a lot.
Out of tough situations. When is he going to learn?
I don't know, man. It's so crazy to me. I hate that people, you know, and the other thing that drives me crazy is when they do, like, I don't understand the logic in you know, they say wins don't matter anymore and all that crap, but you need 5 innings to get a win. But yet, when they do all these stupid, what do you call the guy that pitches like 2 innings to start a game, opener, whatever the fuck it's called, the opener. Mm-hmm. And if he pitches 2 innings and the next guy comes in and pitches an inning and they're up, he gets the win. Makes no fucking sense. I just don't get it. Like, if he comes in and only pitches 1 inning and it's still not 5 innings, how does he get a win?
Right.
It just, the logic doesn't make sense to me. And I don't know, whatever. Yeah. What the hell ever. But yeah, man, it's crazy all the injuries that have been going on between the elbows and shoulders. Jacob deGrom, another fucking two Tommy Johns. But he's another one, right? Like, you see he comes out and he's throwing 30 pitches straight over 100, and it's like, bro, you've got good stuff. It doesn't all have to be 100 miles an hour.
Yeah. Let me go back to the because I read Cuzzo's comment real quick, and now I see what he's saying. So he's saying he was talking about this comment about Calipari.
Oh, okay.
And that makes sense. That he knew how to get guys ready for the next level,
for the big game, for the big show.
Right. That makes sense.
Yeah, that does.
That makes sense. I agree with
that. Did you see?
He gonna get paid in Arkansas, whatever he's getting. I knew they throwing.
Oh yeah, he gonna get some money.
15 bags at his ass.
Bro, it's so crazy. That's the one thing that I feel like I'm really glad about the NIL shit, where these kids are getting paid, because how much money do these coaches make? Golly.
And Penny Hardaway is gonna feel the heat, because Calipari is going to get some of those Memphis players now.
Yes, he is. Yeah, he is.
And the A's are moving to Sacramento for 25 through 27.
Playing in a damn minor league stadium this year in the next couple of years, ain't they?
Yeah. Listen, ridiculous. They should be embarrassed.
It holds about 10,000, but I heard they don't draw but 6,000.
Bro, they don't even draw that.
Oh, they don't?
Bro, it's so bad. And that stadium's a shithole, though.
MLB should be embarrassed.
That stadium is a shithole, though. The Oakland Coliseum is so outdated.
Man, that shit is pretty as hell on MLB The Show, bro.
Dude, when I went there, I was like, but let me tell you, the tickets, I sat front fucking row right next to the bullpen for $30, and for those $30, I got free parking.
Wow.
I got free parking. I got, what the hell, the little pop-up with the thumbs up, but I got free parking. What happened?
You did that.
Yeah, I know. I just didn't. I never seen that. No.
Yeah.
But I got free parking. I got 2 drinks.
Damn.
Including beer.
For $30.
For $30, 2 drinks, popcorn or peanuts, and a hot dog.
Wow.
It's crazy.
I was like, yo, this is a $13 beer. I'm getting 2 beers. That's $26.
Yankee Stadium, that should be $50 easily.
In order to sit front row at Yankee Stadium.
Yeah.
Hey, Mega, well, even Chung, man, we need to make a Braves game, man.
Let's do it.
Let's find. Did they play the Yankees at home this year, Chung?
I don't know, bro. I haven't paid attention to the schedule at all.
Yeah, we need to go online and look, man, and see when they do and try to make that game.
But I say we wrap this bad boy up. Unless there's anything else that y'all want to bring up. Hold on, one more thing actually. Did you see that John Jones gimmick? They said that he threatened the USADA. Well, it's not USADA anymore, but the drug testing agent that came to his house.
Did he do the test?
I don't know, but they apparently threatened the dude, and the guy said that he was that he tried to like intimidate him and all this shit. John Jones said that he didn't threaten the guy. He said he told the dude like, yo, you're waking me up. I guess he had like a party the night before. He was tired, and he's like, and you're coming at me aggressively, like I'm trying to avoid taking a test. He's like, they never called like they're supposed to do to tell them that they're on their way, whatever. So interested to see what ends up happening though, because if he took the test and he was partying the night before. We know John Jones.
We know he likes the party.
He likes the party.
Yeah, and if he did get a random right after having a party the night before, you gotta feel like that was a little. Somebody was like, "Yo, John Jones having a party.
Yeah,
you might want to go over there, go test that neighbor.
I want to get over here and test him."
You know what I mean? Because that's the only way I can see them just randomly showing up after you just had a party.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, I don't know. I think that's a pretty good show, guys.
Yeah, man, we got to do it. I mean, after we spent 30 minutes on wrestling, we got.
Bro, we did, and we still got. We only did an hour 12.
Well, we
only did an hour 12. But yo, one more thing, guys. Shout out to my New York Yankees. They're looking good right now, bro.
Hey, my Red Sox ain't looking horrible.
The Red Sox did.
You know what?
Horrible.
They just signed their prospect to like an 8-year deal, $80 million, some shit like that.
Has Chris Sale through for the Braves yet?
Yeah, twice so far, right?
Well, doing good, yep. Pretty good.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I seen that and I said, of course, this neighbor's gonna start fucking. All of a sudden, he's gonna become back to being the old Chris Sale.
Bro, he's awesome on MLB The Show, bro. I play with the Braves, bro. He gets down, bro.
This guy, yeah.
Yeah, what they like 9-2, Chelsea.
Yeah,
7-2,
yeah,
9, something like that.
And they're playing them Marlins. So
yeah, they gonna be.
You know, it's the worst part about playing the Marlins.
We don't have a lot of losses either, bro.
No, the Red Sox put out like 8 and. Let me see real quick.
The Marlins are so bad though that you don't want to play them right now.
We 7-4.
Yep.
Okay.
You don't want to play a team like the Marlins because if you lose to them, now you give them their first W, and that's
they ain't won a game yet.
They won already. Yeah, they won.
No, did they?
Yeah.
When?
Yeah, they won. They won over the weekend.
Oh, they won the day before the Yankee game, right?
Yeah, Sunday.
Okay. Because I know I was seeing the other day, and I was like, oh man, they're coming to play the Yankees, and they're gonna end up getting their first win versus the Yankees. Oh shit. But yeah, man.
What's up, Mom?
Hey, Mom. How you doing?
Hello.
But on that note, Mom, love you. And on that note, I say we wrap this bad boy up.
Yep.
So, thank you all for tuning in. Make sure you like and subscribe to us on Facebook and YouTube at Noah's Bar Sports Show. Hit the bell, get notified when we're on.
Thank the people that's going to watch later on who didn't watch live. We'll keep watching us.
Let's put these shout outs too. My mom's, Solomon, Miss Bitch, Chalmer, Pops, Kamalate, Doug Coltrane.
Did you have a boy that hit or something earlier? Somebody that you knew hit at Mega?
Zach, my boy Zach.
Zach Bloomquist.
Yeah.
Thank y'all all for tuning in.
Yeah, man.
Doug, reach out to Kenny or me or Mega, whoever.
Go Red. Reach out, man. Let's do this next week, man.
Send us that.
Watching.
Yeah.
To do a thing tonight. King James. And,
appreciate it, man. I definitely reach out to you this weekend, cuz.
I say on that note, we wrap this bad boy up, and we will see you next Tuesday.
Yep. Peace.
They don't even like it if you at fucking $5 million a year.
We gonna cover the brother. We got it. Because I'm gonna tell you
exactly.
These are women, Deshaun Watson, that he paid